here with Toyota Bozeman Wrestler Motors, and I wanted to talk today about Tundra versus the competition regarding towing. So a lot of people don't know this, but there's no actual standard test that half-ton manufacturers have to use to determine their towing numbers. They're all numbers that are provided by the manufacturer themselves. So for example, with fuel economy, we know that the EPA does certain tests. We know to follow them, and that's how we come up with our fuel economy numbers. With the Tundra, we did the test that the Society of Automotive Engineers recommend, and yet we're the only manufacturer that has done so. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that's where we get our numbers, and talk a little bit about the competition who have not yet done that test. The test is called the SAE J2807. It is from the Society of Automotive Engineers, and its performance requirements for determining tow vehicle gross combination, weight rating, and trailer weight rating. Kind of a mouthful there. We started with this test after the release of the Tundra in 2007. So we're using, similar powertrains, same powertrain in the 5.7 liter, which is what I'm going to be talking about. I wanted to make a point too that regarding the towing numbers that other manufacturers are putting out, there's some sketchiness going on. And an example of that is the day after Toyota released the 2007 Tundra, so that was the first year that we went to this full body style 5.7 liter V8, the manufacturer Ford changed their towing ratings, upped them a little bit, and there's no mechanical difference. So there's nothing different in the truck, and yet they changed those tow numbers. So again, just an example of the sketchiness that's going on there. So are those numbers realistic? We really have no idea. So the test is you have to climb the Davis Dam grade. So that's southeast of Las Vegas in Arizona, and it's on Route 68, starting at elevation of 500 feet and climbing all the way to 3,500 feet. And there's a couple requirements. The first is that you have to have the air conditioning blast, and you have to go more than 40 miles per hour. You have to maintain that 40 mile per hour speed in the half-ton class. They also have some requirements where you have to stop on the grade and move from a standstill at least 5 times within a few minutes. One thing to take into consideration in this test, in addition to that elevation change, the huge grade there, is that generally most of the year it's about 100 degrees in this area of Arizona. So pretty hot weather that they're testing these under. And that's how we came up with, in the 5.7 liter, the four-wheel drive is rated at 9,800 pounds, and the Crew Max, the larger cab, is estimated right at 9,000 pounds. So that's how we come up with our numbers. Why the other manufacturers have not yet done this test, we're not completely sure. There's more information on loretoyota.com. I've written an article about this, but it's something to consider when you're looking at Tundra versus the competition. Real towing numbers in tough conditions, this truck is going to be able to pull that weight. So if you have any questions, I'd love for you to read that article and contact me directly. But again, really important thing to consider if you're towing in your half-ton truck. Thanks so much for watching.